Here we are coming with a series of videos on the questions and type of questions that you might expect in the new education policy. The new education policy, which emphasizes on understanding and application. From the next videos, we will be giving you the actual questions you might expect. But this video is about illustrative question that would show you what exactly they mean by understanding an application. Just to illustrate the meaning of understanding an application, we gave a few hypothetical questions. Now we have taken an example from the very primary level where the child knows only the alphabet A to Z and the counting may be from 1 to 50. Let us see how understanding an application can be introduced from the very early classes. So, what to expect from the new education policy and what could be the new question patterns? And also, the new education policy lays total emphasis on understanding and application. These are the two keywords, understanding and application. So, when you watch the video, you know what to expect and how to prepare your students, and is absolutely indispensable for parents, teachers, and principals. So, let's take up a few hypothetical questions. They are meant to illustrate how understanding an application can be actually implemented on a basic concept. So we ask you to prepare your students right from the primary level. Don't wait for them to go to class 8 and 10. Understanding and application. Emphasize it. Prepare your students, prepare your child right from the primary level, because understanding and application can be based on the basic concepts they have already mastered. For instance, if they know only 1 to 10, even on that you can put questions based on understanding and application. The new education policy emphasizes on some vital aspects. These are the aspects of holistic, all-round development. The new education policy stresses that rote learning should be discouraged. So no longer questions which you can learn by heart from the book. The new education policy emphasizes on integrating co-curricular activities to be integrated with the academics. It supposes that every learner is unique, and also that academic success cannot be measured by marks or exam grades because exams are based on theoretical book knowledge. So marks and grades do not really measure the student's success. Now, regarding the questions we are going to give, now we know that none of these questions will actually come in the exam. But what we are illustrating is how to prepare the child from the earliest schooling, from even class 1, so that they successfully encounter questions and tasks based on understanding and application. How you can really prepare your child for tasks based on understanding and applications, provided they know some concept or they have mastered some ideas of basic education. So let us see some of the questions. Not that these questions will come, but these questions will provide an insight into what exactly the people who prepared the draft, what do they mean by the words understanding and application. Now we assume that the child knows the alphabet A to Z. And if not, you can even give the child a sheet containing the alphabets. Here we have written the alphabets, even if they don't know. Now, What are the types of questions that you can ask based on the knowledge of alphabets? Question 1. The letter K comes between. You have got option. Between C and I, between A and H, between G and P, between P and Y, and you have to choose the correct option. So, where does the K come? Here is K. So, is it between C and I? No, it's not between C and I. Is it between A and H? This is A, this is H. No, it's not between A and H. Between G and P, this is G and this is P. Yes, we get the letter K between, so this is the right answer. This is the way we train the child for application of the knowledge and understanding the question. Assumption: the child knows the alphabet A to Z and counting, at least counting 1 to 50. Now, between K and P, there are 2 letters, 4 letters, 7 letters, 8 letters. So, you have got the letter K and the letter P. So, counting how many letters are there, just counting 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 letters. 4 letters. So, again, it is based on, it's a sort of a unconventional question. If you have been the way we have been teaching children all these years, this seems to be a new kind of unconventional questions, but this is based on understanding the question and application of the knowledge of A to Z and counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Now again, we assume that the child knows alphabet and counting. A boy wrote the alphabet from A to N. He wrote from A to N. And a girl wrote the alphabet from M to W. From M to W. So you have to count who wrote more. So you count 1, 2, 3, A to N, and you also count from M to W, and you can find who wrote more, the boy, the girl, both equal, or can't say. Again we have a boy wrote the alphabets from A to T. From A to T, the boy has already written the alphabets. How many more letters must he write to complete the task? Now, so you count from here how many letters he has to write. It is based on the alphabet A to Z and counting, because here you are counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you are counting, so it is based on alphabet and counting. So this is the example, or these are the examples of some of the questions which can be based on simple concepts. As we told you, these questions are not going to come, but we illustrated what exactly understanding and application means. The two words, actually it's a single term, understanding and application. What exactly do we mean when we say understanding and application? And in future videos, we'll be coming with actually the real questions, the real possible questions on different topics, on different triangles, angles, physics, chemistry, algebra, notations, algebraic expressions, equations. We will be coming with actual questions that might be really asked in the exam from the next year. So we will come in with more videos and ideas as to how to prepare your child, learn how to prepare your child. And this can be done only if the child reads and understands the question with minimum help from the parents or teachers. So that was Easy Rate English Educational Trust. Keep watching, share and subscribe, and wait for our next video and a whole series of videos on the new educational patterns so that you can prepare your child to be future ready for the new pattern of questions that is the hallmark of new education policy. Till then, goodbye.